Wife cheated on me and lied about the whole thing. Hey everyone, first time post on Reddit here. I'm sorry for the mini book, but I'm struggling mightily over here and what to do about my situation anymore. As the title states, I discovered my wife had an affair with her ex-BF. From what I've put together on the timeline, it was happening behind my back for about a year. We have children together, a home, built a life together. I've given everything to my wife. I feel numb one day, lost the next, angry one day, depressed the next, heartbroken one day, confused the next. What makes this so much more difficult on me is the fact that when I confronted not only her and her ex, separately I might add and at different times a few weeks apart, they both lied to me, manipulated me, gaslighted me, and pretended nothing happened and I'm crazy. Even her mother helped her cover the whole thing up. I discovered through text messages between them. Although I have substantial amount of evidence proving the infidelity occurred. But I know a confession is never coming my way. Oh, I forgot to mention that my wife is incredibly bipolar and narcissistic. I've struggled for months deciding what to do in my situation because of our children. I've been through divorce several times in my childhood. Every one of them traumatizing me and leading me down a dark path as a child/teenager. I don't want to put our two young children through the same experience that shattered my childhood and caused me to develop severe depression as a child, anxiety, made me suicidal at one point and have trust issues with everyone I ever met or formed bonds with for years. Plus I know that if I initiated a divorce, she would bring him right on in to replace me and I can't stomach the thought of that home-wrecking POS being a father to my children. Teaching them how to be good human beings and what a real man looks like when he played a role in actively, selfishly and willingly destroying my marriage. I also forgot to mention that over the years him and I formed somewhat of a bond. At least I thought we did. He and I called one another brother and said we loved each other. I thought I was doing the mature and right thing by accepting him in our lives as the other parent and by forming a bond with him cause we were co-parenting a little child together. She was the love of my life but also I know the love of his too. It's why she did this. I suspect she must get off on it. I mean, our marriage wasn't perfect and as much as I tried to be the perfect husband, nothing I ever did, which was just about everything she could ever want or need in a relationship, seemed to be good enough for her. Every time I made mistakes over the years she would punish me in new, toxic and twisted ways. I know why they both lied, gaslighted, and manipulated me also. Because our oldest child is my stepchild. He is the bio dad, but I've raised this child as my own for 5 years, caring for, financially providing for, feeding, clothing, spending quality time with, providing a roof, private tuition for school, etc., accepting this child as my own flesh and blood from day one. My wife knows her ex isn't capable of doing these things consistently. It's why they split up in the first place, but a narcissist is obsessed with control over people and keeping tabs. Her ex hasn't been with a single woman the entire 5 years we've been together. My wife knows I would leave her in an instant if she admitted to it too, cause the first night we met I said she could do almost anything to me and I would always try to work it out with her no matter what. But if she cheated, I would be gone. She also knows if she admitted it and hypothetically I tried to work it out and forgive her that I would demand he be removed from the picture permanently. Rightfully so. Which a narcissist can't have that, right? But he's been a depressed mess since her and I got together and I essentially took his place, but about a year ago he suddenly found happiness again. Which naturally I was very happy for him and supported his newfound happiness. But little did I know, it was because my wife started sleeping with him again. He was brandishing it all over his social media and I had no idea who these love songs he would attach to his posts were for. Until I caught on recently. But he also brandished his heartbreak as well after I confronted her and she made a phone call to him for 33 minutes the night of the confrontation. After lying to my face, gaslighting me and manipulating my reality, after this phone call he suddenly went ghost for a month and stopped coming to see our child once a week. While simultaneously posting about his heartbreak, being angry about someone being unwilling to confess the truth, having to forgive and forget all over his social media. I'm just stuck. I want so very badly to leave and say, you can have her. You both deserve each other, being home-wrecking pieces of shit and all, but my children, tearing up their home, their lives, putting them through a almost certainly nasty divorce/custody battle just breaks my heart. I'm clinging on for them, but absolutely losing myself in the process. I never sleep anymore. I go through waves of eating my feelings and not eating at all. I have nightmares almost nightly about them both. I'm not myself, and the most messed up thing about it all? She's so self-centered and convinced of her own lies that she doesn't even see the massive change in me. Doesn't even acknowledge that I'm different now. That I've pulled back considerably, that I have to feel different to her. Even saying I love you is different. I get angry at myself for still even initiating sex with her, but I'm human and have needs just like anyone else, so I guess that makes me weak, but I feel like I'm giving away piece by piece every time I make love to her. She's draining the love and warmth I have in my heart and soul, making me into a shell of a man. I'm failing to find the courage to just demand a divorce and uproot my children's lives, forever confusing them as to why daddy made this decision while my wife assuredly will lie to them for the rest of their lives as to the reason why, blaming me and making me out to be the bad guy. It's what narcissists do when they lose control over someone. They start a smear campaign and attempt to destroy the other person's reputation while also weaponizing children shared in the process to retake control. Wanna know an even more twisted and messed up part? If she was simply honest, broke down in tears begging me for forgiveness, clearly showing remorse and willing to do anything to win my trust back, I would have absolutely stayed, for I literally love her more than she can ever fathom. I wouldn't have married her if I didn't, but clearly, my love wasn't enough in the end, so what to do anymore. My babies are the only things keeping me here and clinging on to what we once had, knowing deep down I've given up on us and want out, but don't want to make a selfish decision that destroys more lives than my own. I've hesitated to post this for months on end out of fear that she'll find this and confront me. But I simply don't care anymore. She's taken just about everything from me emotionally, mentally, physically, and if she does find this post and connects the dots as I did with her affair, then so be it. Now she'll know the hell she's caused on the love of her life and how much she has left me feeling broken and torn apart.